Hey, your favorite guy here. So anyway, I was watching football yesterday and there was a Taco Bell commercial and I was like, Taco Bell looks really good. So it's now Sunday, the day after football, and college football that is. And I went to Taco Bell to get myself some Taco Bell. Let's just have a brief discussion about how some fast food workers are a dream to work with and how some are the devil. So I tried to order a nacho party pack, a quesadilla, and a toasted cheddar chalupa. They charged me like, what I expected the price to be. And I pulled up to the window and I paid. And the lady's like, all right, well, here's your party pack, nacho party pack, your quesadilla, and your quesadilla. And I'm like, that's not what I ordered. I'm like, I ordered and you charged me for a, cheddar chalupa, not a quesadilla. And she's like, oh. And she looks in the bag and she looks me dead in the eyes and she's like, your chalupa's in here. I got you confused with the guy behind you. And I looked her in the eyes and I'm like, I don't know about that, but I'll take your word for it. Never take their word for it. I got to the light and I looked in the bag and she had given me the quesadilla and not the chalupa. It's like a price difference of like at least $3 to $4. So I continued my drive and I made a little loop and I parked in the Kroger parking lot behind the Taco Bell because in order to get back to the Taco Bell parking lot, I would have had to go like 3 times the distance and through a bunch of hoops and hula hoops and it would have been nonsense. But so I walked up to the drive-through window, me, not in my car. I knocked on it and she looked at me and she's like, what are you doing back? And I'm like, you know why I'm here. You gave me the quesadilla and not my toasted cheddar chalupa. And she looks at me and she's like, I'm so sorry. It must have been a mistake. And I look at her and she looks at me and I'm just like, I'm sure it must have been. And she's like, I'll get your cheddar chalupa for you right away. And finally, she got me my cheddar chalupa. But after I'd been standing there in the drive-thru window for 10 minutes, there was 2 people that came up in their cars while I was standing there, and she served both of them before she served me my cheddar chalupa. And you know what? I looked in the bag, and it looks like it might be a cheddar chalupa, but A, she might have spat in it. I wouldn't be surprised.
Ew, I didn't even think of that.
And B, I don't even know if it actually is a cheddar chalupa because it's still wrapped. She could have just given me a crappy taco. Excuse my language. I'm heated. Anyway, moral of the story is I may get COVID because she might have spat in my cheddar chalupa, but also I got a free quesadilla out of it because she didn't want to take it back. So joke's on her.
I can't.
Anyhow, this is my rant. Taco Bell, do better. Come on.
And it's not just Taco Bell. I've had this problem. Well, that's definitely a lot worse than the problems that I've dealt with. But
she looked me in my eyes and lied to my face, counting on the fact that I wouldn't call her on her BS. Well, joke's on her, I did, and I made her make me my cheddar chalupa.
Was it worth it, though? We'll find out in 2 weeks if you get sick or not.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I've had that problem a lot with our Chick-fil-A here, so I think it's just kind of an Atlanta problem, because we've never had this problem anywhere. Like, Tuscaloosa, Baton Rouge, we did not have problems with, like, our food not being what it's supposed to be. So, I don't know. But it's definitely been a lesson that we need to do a much better job at actually, looking in the bag before we drive off. So.
Yes. Sometimes I accept they might have made a mistake. This time, she was the devil and she lied to my face.
I would have been pretty mad. I wasn't there, but I would have been pretty mad.
Oh, she got my glare.
Yeah.
And she got my sass, which might be why I catch COVID in 2 weeks, because she spat in my food.
Yeah.
We'll find out. But anyway, I'll show you guys what we got here.
Alrighty, so you got us, this is the what?
Party pack.
The party pack? Okay.
Quesadilla. This is my questionable chalupa. And then this is my free quesadilla.
SMH. Anyway, so let's open this up. Should be pretty good.
Oh, that looks good.
That looks so good.
That looks very pretty.
I do wish it was more guacamole and less, like, beans. Oh, and more tomatoes. But it should still be pretty good for the most part. I just wish there was more, like, other stuff. The good stuff, But, You already said what these were. Did you say what I got?
The quesarito.
Okay. So I'm not really a big Taco Bell person because I don't really like Mexican food, but I found that I really like this quesarito thing. I tried one of Tyler's one time and I enjoyed that. And also I think that the Crunchwrap Supreme is pretty good too. So if you're not into Mexican food like me, usually that stuff's pretty good.
Breaking news flash. It is actually a toasted cheddar chalupa and not a crappy taco.
Oh, good.
There's no telling if she spat in it or not, though. So,
yeah. To be determined.
To be determined.
We'll know for sure in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wish that there was a way that you could tell, but oh well. Anyways, we're going to start eating this, and if you hear a lot of noise, that's just the baby shark.
Are you want some of this, or should I just put this in the fridge for now?
You can put it in the fridge. I'm not super hungry right now. Anyways, food.
And in conclusion, that was my trip to Taco Bell, which is sometimes called Taco Hell. And guess what? That lady was the devil of it. Until next time, this is Tyler, signing off.